Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Sweet Lambo podcast. My name is Taylor.
Baby, please. Why are you giving us sultry?
That's my bedroom
Bedroom voice.
voice.
You get.
You know, I'm trying to make it raspy up in here. Let's go.
Okay. We're all giving bedroom voice today. Okay, so my name is Busola.
Oh gosh.
You're spitting in that mic. Chill now.
Yo.
Color one strike.
Toasters, where are you now?
You don't spit on me.
This intro is killing me. Y'all are clowns. Don't forget to introduce yourself when people are laughing. Don't
You know
forget
the
when
reason.
there's something
You know
here.
the reason. You don't spit on me.
My name is Kola.
Skipolala, aka Solstice YM's tapping in. So good to see y'all.
How's everyone doing? You know, how's Busala? Lovely to see you.
Wow.
Or two?
I'm back with my family. Family.
Or two. We're greeting you seriously.
It's been a long time. I'm happy to be back. I'm here to stay. Like I said to my family, Eshu tried it, but we use Atarudo to lay Eshu down.
You sound like a babe that's recovering from a breakup. I'm back with my family. I'm back. This is deep. I love the woman I'm becoming. Oh my gosh.
That journey
Oh,
I
God.
be
You see,
no.
if I'm going to a breakup. Let
on
me
the
tell you
healing
something.
journey.
One thing about me, if
You
I'm
know the
going-
issue with that?
I'd rather die than tweet those
They
things.
never
saw
hear you.
What's the baby's putting that Johnny P guy?
The journey I'm on right now.
You don't
Hell
turn
no.
Shantizu.
Oh my God. Oh
Color strike too.
my God. Oh my God. You need to lock you guys up. Like, you guys have
Sorry,
been
sorry,
cracking
sorry.
jokes today. Like, everybody's mad funny.
This is
How's-
the season of healing.
Oh God.
Well,
How's everyone's weekend? How's everyone's weekend been?
Happy almost birthday, Timmy. I love your birthday hair.
Right.
Thank you.
Your birthday here and your birthday skirt and your birthday jean. We
Timmy
love
is
it.
no more eligible for Forbes 30 under 30.
Also can't date Leonardo DiCaprio.
You know,
Yeah,
I
you guys are
love
sick.
Leonardo DiCaprio. That's so sad. Like,
What is this cut off, I beg?
Huh?
Cut off is
24
23.
and 364 days. Once you
24,
clock 25,
Okay.
your contract has expired.
Well,
Damn.
sorry to
Yeah.
you, Timmy.
Oh, it can only do loan with
You guys are
options buy.
horrible. You
No,
guys,
no.
Congrats,
Congrats.
to you. Yeah, sorry. You can only do what?
you guys are making me feel old. I'm
Is
not
this
that
guy?
my God,
Is
I'm
this
joining
fucking
the
guy?
Hey, you're making me feel old. I'm literally like in my youth, like chill.
25. That's too young now. Come
That's
on,
still
bro.
young. Like I'm
You're a
still,
spring chicken, babe. For real.
yeah, really. My frontal lobe has developed though, so I now
So,
have sense. I do have
So
sense.
how old are you?
I'm
That's
24.
marriage age, yo. I'm
You're
proud of
20
you.
what?
Who the fuck
I'm
is married
24.
baby?
Is it not 25 where they start to
Mhm.
disturb Nigerian babes to get married?
Who the fuck is that?
Even before, in recent years,
First
I'm
of
like 23.
Recent years, but that's y'all's parents. My mama would never pressure me.
But
Child,
Timmy,
not
you know,
bride.
okay, Timmy, you know you're going to get married in the next 2 years.
Two? Hell.
Why is Kola talking like an
Who?
alpha? Who
I
told
mega
you?
a ring on my finger. Bro.
You don't
No,
see the signs.
Timmy, you know,
I don't know about 2 years.
we've lost you.
I don't know about
The streets
2 years.
lose a legend.
I don't know about 2 years. I
2
just
years.
like the
You'll be
negative-
engaged in 2 years. Watch.
Hopefully. I was looking at Tiffany rings today. So yeah.
Aw.
This
No,
is a
not
sign.
for nothing. Someone I know got engaged, and that was the first ring that was like, oh, not the first ring, but like I've liked other people's rings. Like, oh, that's nice, but that's the first ring. I was like, yeah, I like
I
that.
want some
How
of
much-
that.
how
I
much
said
was the
I
ring,
said I like that.
How much was the
I
ring?
I don't know, but it was a
Oh, how
big
much-
ring.
Kola, why is Kola asking?
Wait,
Kola
wait,
too
wait,
It was
stingy
a big
budget.
ring.
wait.
Baba
See, you-
Jebu.
guys,
The only
Why
ring
you
that Kola
asking?
can get you is that ring inside Harry Boots.
Haribo.
wait.
In
You
fact-
guys need to free this agenda now.
You guys are
But
paying, my boy.
for real,
Listen, tight
though,
fisted, a close hand.
Akagom. But wait,
Cola's hand is so tight. Look at the hand. Look at the hand. It's so tight.
You
Even when
guys-
even when his hand is open, you can see the hand wants to be closed.
Oh God, oh God.
wait.
See how they're doing you, Kola.
I don't know what's wrong with these guys.
I
That's
cannot
not-
give anybody high five. Can't do it.
Let them not feel too welcome.
Wait, Timmy, how much
It's
was
also
the
the hand
ring?
cannot even open like
The
that.
ring-
Give high
Kola
five.
hates billing.
Wait, is it the ring that the babe had?
No, just Tiffany rings in general.
Oh, I mean, the lowest price I saw on the rings I looked at. First of all, you have to call for pricing, but the ones that I didn't have to call was like 12K.
Yeah, entry level was like 12.
Okay, I mean, because I had a
Tiffany.
conversation with my friend or some of my friends, and the
Mm.
question was how
Your
much
friend or
would
your
you get?
shorty?
No.
No. Okay.
Okay.
Why would I have that conversation with my?
Kola not trying to
No.
raise no hopes.
Why I go there?
I'm
Why I go
raising
there?
no
Pour
hopes.
sand inside my
He said,
Gary
I'm not you.
by myself.
At the right time, we had a conversation, but this was just people talking.
Yeah.
And trying to figure out how much you want your husband to spend on your ring.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Anything
You didn't tell us the findings from your studies.
minimum.
Honestly, I was waiting.
There, no, the
were
findings
the
were.
conclusions?
I mean, I've heard people say 3 times salary, some shit like that.
I mean,
Some
that's
people were
the,
saying
that's the
50K
quote unquote thing.
3 times
Come
a yearly
on.
salary.
month. Are you
3
crazy?
months, like what you get in 3 months.
A
That's
year?
technically what it's meant to be. But see,
Who came
3
up with that
times-
math, I beg? Please,
3
who came
times
up
you
with that
get.
math?
Is it gross or net?
net, like what you actually take home, what you actually
Please,
take.
Or
please,
taxes.
please, please,
3 times.
please.
3 months, basically 3 months of your take home pay. But
3
like
months.
honestly,
That's a lot. That's a lot.
that's
you know?
a lot because they pay us. You see, it's different in England where they pay you once a month. They pay some guys twice, sometimes 3 times in 1 month. Yeah, every two weeks.
That my whole
Really?
part, 3
You
months.
get paid every 2
You
weeks.
see,
I mean,
can I say
you know what?
So how would
something?
she know? That
Kola
means
is
that she can see how much
calculating.
you're earning. She can
Please,
see how
oh,
much
you
you're earning.
people, I beg. Kola said that's a lot. You see, when you're like Kola and you
No,
earn
no,
a
no.
lot, it's gonna
No,
be
no,
a
no,
lot.
no. Regardless.
Kola
I think-
Kirele, I'm sending you an invoice after this episode. Don't worry, I
gonna
got
lie.
you.
you can send
Cheapest
it.
ring.
Kola
can
said you
send
can
it.
send it. Who
I
said
want-
I'm gonna reply?
I think the cheapest ring I would want is 5K, like minimum 5K.
No, 5K. is
How
too
you
small
know? Am I
now.
telling you?
No,
Right.
let me
Am
tell
I
you.
Kola
Let
telling
me
said
tell you
5K
why.
is
Let me
too
tell you
small.
why.
But
Let
how
me tell
you
you
know?
why. I'm saying
For
5K.
your wife.
No, let me tell you
Wow.
why I said 5K. Let me tell you why I
Kola,
said
oh,
5K.
impress me, you.
5K based on like
I'm trying
if
to
I'm
change
being
narrative.
depending on how I feel, like if I'm in love with you as per I'm ready to go. I can manage 5K. I will
I mean,
take
let me
it
tell
down.
you, me,
You know, 5K
5K
I
is
will
5.
never allow it.
You know, 5K is
I
5
will turn
million.
to patience. Also,
No, the only
on top of
reason
your
why
You know,
I'm
matter.
saying
5K is
5K.
5 million. No.
No, the only reason why I'm
Stop
saying
converting shit to naira. What is the problem, man?
Stop talking about Naira. Stop talking about Naira right now. Nobody's talking about that. The
That's
only reason
not
why
a
I'm saying
true
5K
crime.
is because I'm also afraid of losing the ring. That's really why I'm saying 5K.
Girl, don't worry
get
about
insurance
that.
now.
Insurance.
No, it's because she's
I'm
going to
so
always
afraid. Like that's
taking
my
it-
biggest fear. I
Guys,
feel
She's going
like
to always be taking
don't-
it off
don't-
and on.
don't-
So when she's going out, that's why she loses
I'm afraid of
it.
losing my ring. Like I'm so afraid, and like I can't lie. Like how do I yarn a guy that's just spent like 12K, 15K? Ideally,
That's the end now. You have to go
20K.
and buy one Pandora.
I'll now have to
or-
go. I'll now have to go and
Please.
replace it. Like
That's how I know.
I would never
Let me
want
tell
my
you
nigga to
something.
know I lost my engagement ring. That's so
They want it to be so
irresponsible of me.
costly that you're paying you to replace it.
Exactly. That's why I said, okay.
Why
if,
not just go for something reasonable so you can replace it easily?
if it's lost, like I'll manage.
Can you
If
replace
you're
a wife easily,
financially-
Angela? Can you?
if you're struggling financially? Why
No,
you-
the ring.
Why are you
It is
actually
a symbol of the union.
It
Nah, they
depends.
not-
craze. Nah, they
I'm
craze.
like 5K you're like not you're okay off, but I love you dearly and I can manage. But I don't think I've loved anybody like that yet.
My entry level for a ring bites me. Bites me. I know Kola is
what?
waiting for me. Look at
No,
Kola.
Kola
Like,
was
wait,
saying
wait,
I know she's
Kola not a
she's going to say
brokey like
30K.
me,
She's going
like
to
this
say
Kola
a
30K.
rich bitch.
She's going to say 30K.
Amen. No, I'm
It's
actually
what?
not going to say 30K, 20K dollars, not even pounds.
$20K.
Oh wait,
Reasonable.
Before tax or after tax?
I can't lie, it can't be 5K because I just remember pounds.
Now they price
Yeah.
some guys out of marriage.
5K Z.
That's
Like,
that's
bro,
entry.
bro,
That's
wait.
entry level though.
Z-
That's
okay, wait,
entry
let
level.
me- let me
That's
ask you a
entry
question.
level.
If
That's if I'm really in love, and I don't
the
think I
guys-
can.
10K based on recession right now.
wait, who pays for the wedding? I beg.
The wife's family. and most
The
of
wife's family pay for the
The wife's
wedding.
family. Ah,
Yeah.
wow.
Look at
No,
Kola
yeah,
doing
I'm
this
not in
stingy
a
guy.
Just one or two
I wish
things.
you guys could see the way Kola is smiling right now from ear to
Yes,
ear.
yeah, guys say yo.
That
Kola
is the count.
loves
I've
avoiding
heard that
billing.
before. I didn't know that
No,
that
you
was a
can't
thing.
No, I've heard that before, but I thought guys were just talking. The wife's
No,
family.
it's the wife's
Goddamn.
family, and then
I
like,
said
the
a small
husband's
wedding
family
before,
goes
but
on.
right now,
Kola said he about to ball out.
Kola said we going to the moon.
As long
About to
as
go
the money they
crazy.
pay.
yeah, that's wild, though.
Yeah, no, that rings. Shout out.
I mean, then I think it makes sense for who pays for the honeymoon, though.
Definitely the man, Kola.
The man.
Also, of
Yeah,
recent
so
times,
open that
I've
your
looked
tight
at-
hand.
We enter Miami. We enter Miami.
My honeymoon in Miami, I would kill the person that carried me to Miami. Miami is my favorite place in the world. If anybody should carry me to Miami for any stupid honeymoon, I'll kill them. I will kill.
Yeah,
I
don't kill
will
me.
kill them.
We're
That's
going to
where we're gonna
Fiji.
die. That's what we're all gonna.
I mean, so I think considering that the family pays for the wedding.
And also, your
Spending-
fiance will buy you a watch when you get
Yeah.
her ring.
like my nigga not gonna get me
I
an
want
engagement ring, and I'm
Is
not
the watch
getting
gonna? Is
them.
the watch gonna be?
They
at
get
the
a
time
little
of
watch.
voice?
Look at-
That's the
look-
question.
No, you see, people like that thing. They be knowing Raz babes, real babes that deserve luxury.
Trust
They know what
me,
to do when they get it.
we gonna get you together.
Get the watch. You gonna get an engagement.
Okay, oh, girls out
You gonna
there,
get a
hope you are
little,
listening.
not
Hope-
just
hope
no
you're
date,
listening.
just you gonna get
Hope
some
you're
nice.
listening.
You think, but that means the type of man that has to come, a man of valor.
Yeah, the kind of ring that you need to put in my hand. People need to see me
Okay,
and
well,
think,
but you-
wow, her
They
husband
need to
likes
see
her
your
too much.
beauty,
So
the
don't
type
even
of
let me
ring
come
that
near
will sit in my
her.
hand like this everywhere I go.
Do you get?
But do you know the issue with that?
I will buy the
You-
watch. I
okay,
will
do you know
put
the
my
issue
card
with that?
down.
Do you know the
Uh-huh.
issue with that? The issue with that is you see the ring before you buy the watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
See, they
Yes,
just say,
no.
yeah. Well, then
yeah,
you're
no.
buying based
Raz,
on
you gotta buy one stupid watch.
wait, no, but you're buying based on what you got. It
Yes,
shouldn't
dear.
be that way. You should buy based on what you feel. Because
I
the
mean,
guy is
I-
buying
okay,
based on what
let
you
me
feel.
tell you something. Let me tell you something.
So I'll make sure that my feelings match his feelings. You the
Eh-eh.
craze?
Should get the feelings. Like, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. But engagement watch is a thing, Sha. But I don't think
Yeah.
babes loud it. I don't think babes loud it as much as they loud the ring, because the ring is meant to be the loudest
Yeah.
equation, you know. Has to do like this.
It's the diamond, you know.
I think where I just stand on this is just I just don't understand spending really high amounts on really tiny things.
What
I
do you
guess.
understand?
Let's
What do you
get to
know?
the crux
What
of
do
the
you know?
matter.
What do you
Exactly.
know?
What does Angela
What
know?
do- what
Point
do you-
one. What
One.
do you know? First and
No, it's
foremost.
just so tiny.
You know nothing.
Number two, my ring ain't gonna be tiny. First of all. Second of all,
Yeah, but
If we-
like
if we get to the crux of the matter,
Like if you spend a brick on a car, okay, or a house, but this is a tiny.
Okay,
ass
but your
brick.
ring is
No,
not going
but-
to depreciate
yeah,
in value.
but your car literally depreciates in
But
value
your car
as soon as you
depreciates
drive
as
it out of the
drive
sales
it out the
room.
lot. Come on, don't do that.
If we're talking
Well,
about
I'm
investment.
I'm actually using the car for something though.
And
Thank
Yeah,
you
you.
you're
use it for
using
something.
Thank you.
the
Yeah.
ring for something. Do you know the value? It says he who
You are-
finds
you
a
are
wife
using-
finds
you
a
are
good
name one
using-
thing.
thing. Okay, let's be serious here. Name one thing you can use a ring for.
Let's
One
say
thing.
now, God forbid, people are
The
poor.
ring gives you children.
You can go
The
and
ring gives you
swap it
Ring
out.
doesn't
last
give
food,
that's
children.
last. Last. No, but
The
if
ring
things
gives
are
you long
actually
life.
tough, if things are tough and babes
Do you
are
know
set-
what gives you all that?
Whoa,
Signing the papers.
what people?
The marriage
It's
That's
true.
Cola's
The
tight hand.
legal paperwork.
You people are too stingy.
You
I
can
don't
see how
like this.
color signs. Once
No.
color signs
Do
anything,
you see
it stays
Cola's
signed.
hand?
You can see
Yes.
it stays signed.
No, but like the ring is actually a very important thing. Like, imagine if now you have a somehow ring, God forbid something terrible happens and you actually you want to like downgrade the ring or sell it for something, and you find out that it's $500 they used to buy the ring. Now you people don't.
You
don't
should
have
not
it.
be.
Baby,
You
that
should not.
would
You
have
should never.
already been in your account if you didn't buy the ring.
If you didn't buy the
What kind
fucking
of
ring,
argument is that?
No, but I actually saw that on TikTok. Actually, one babe was saying that like she went to the pawn
You also
shop,
don't ring to savings account.
$500.
I know that has happened in real life.
$500. I saw
My
that
s-
2 days ago on TikTok. That's why.
Do you
I
know
brought
what
it up,
happened?
actually.
Do you know what happened?
Why?
They never had that money.
Let me tell you something.
They
At the
bought-
crux of the
Mosaic
matter,
Gabi Mosenites that they bought for her.
yeah, at the crux of the matter, right? Graph invented the demands for diamonds. Yes, we're feeding into the capitalist regime.
Of course.
However, like, who doesn't love a little bit of capitalism? It's
Doesn't
great.
love it.
And also, no one is saying do more than yourself. No one is saying buy a 30K ring if you can't. Like,
Exactly.
it's
Okay,
indicative.
okay.
It's indicative of generally having more. I'm not gonna ask a guy who earns $100 a month to buy a 30K ring.
Appeal.
Where is he gonna get it from? It's
Okay,
not
so,
possible.
robbery.
okay, so
Armed
what?
robbery.
Yeah, just a gun. You can use that 100 to buy a gun. But what I'm getting from this, you guys, I don't even want to put my hands up anymore. What I'm getting from this now is
Guy, don't give me-
Traumatizing.
Shy.
Oh my God.
Color is shy.
Traumatizing.
I
He
don't
doesn't even want to
put my hand in my pocket.
That's
what you
even
guys
tighter. That's even tighter.
It's too tight.
what you guys are telling me now is you won't date a guy that doesn't make 10K net a month. Busola, that's what you just said.
First and foremost, listing here, color accurately. Don't be putting words in my mouth. First and
That's what
foremost,
you said.
I'm 24 years of age.
Uh-huh.
I don't plan on getting married anytime soon.
Uh-huh.
When the time comes, if I've been dating somebody long term, I expect that that's something that he would have been saving towards. He might not earn 10K net each month, but by the special grace of God, he absolutely will.
You have 20K.
I mean, just
Anyway,
Yeah, in
amen,
savings, in investments, in all sorts of things, and also
So,
in
Okako, you're calling
salary.
investment to buy
I go
ring.
for high earners. I am a high earner, and I go for high earners.
ain't no broke niggas on this side.
Price our out. Price our out.
Please, guys,
Hey,
please.
come
I
on.
also want to use this as a point to call out Angela. He appropriates like poor people culture. He's a CEO.
It's Kola
And I
Abego.
Found
Bro, you guys don't understand
and
what
I don't-
CEO means. You
I
can
don't
start something
want-
today and
You
you're
know,
the
you know
CEO.
that
Bro,
FTX
it does
guy.
not mean
This is our own FTX guy.
the founder.
You can start something today and you're the CEO. That does not mean nothing, bro.
Founder.
CEO does not mean anything, bro.
I know, but yeah.
Now you first day there. That's all that means. Does not mean anything, bro.
God bless the person that's buying me a ring, God bless them. Princess cut, cushion cut, more princess cut though. God bless you in return.
Eddie, one way.
Yeah. Busola and I have had this conversation before multiple times,
Don't worry, I know what she
Already
wants.
discussed. She already knows what I want.
Is
So last, you can message Busola. Like my friends, it's so funny. My friends
Are we
actually
invited
know
to you guys'
what I
wedding?
want.
By the way.
Like these are
Absolutely.
conversations we actually have. My
no,
friends.
you try Angela would have fallen out with you guys, but
Comedians.
I didn't hear what he said.
that is for sure.
I didn't hear what he said.
Give him. This is I assume you guys have a good friendship.
Angela
Give
is,
him-
Angela
crying,
is
I'm
my
crying,
family.
Angela, give Angela 10 years. He'll spoil it somehow. 10.
This guy's sick.
10.
bro.
I'm even being generous with
You're
that 10.
being generous.
5. He will spoil it.
God.
This guy saying I'm falling out by the end, bro.
That's why the guy is asking now, are we invited to your wedding? So that anything that happens, I
Anything
know
that
I'm
happens.
going to be there. And this on record. We have this on record.
Yeah, even if we
I'm
fight
so-
him, I'm
I'm
still
so
coming.
So dead. Anyway, on to the
Let's
actual
get into
podcast. Outside of me, I feel like that was very much. Oh, I love that topic though. I could go on for hours.
Trust me.
Yeah.
I got a lot to say.
God bless everybody involved. If you're a broke nigga, don't talk to me. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
Don't talk to me. There's nothing to really talk about.
They say, yeah, you dey do ad libs. When did they
Yeah,
call us?
that's
When
all
did
I
they
can
call us
contribute
out?
to.
I'm screaming. Someone told someone she was a gold digger and they earned 55K a year. And she was like, what can you give me with 55K a year? So,
You know what? See,
I hate
this
all that.
is
I hate all that
yes.
salary shame. I
This
hate that.
is
Somebody's
wrong.
working to get it out of the mud. And you're
This is
salary
wrong.
shaming.
This
it
is
was
wrong.
like, what
No.
gold?
Because I believe people can take things that are not much.
And make
you
much
have-
out of them.
Really?
Look at
They won't
Cola's tight handle.
They won't make anything out of it. But
If
if
you have
just
a
have
growth mindset.
they'll take it. They'll take it.
Kola
They'll
said, "Oh,
take
you
your
need
last
a
Any
mustard
small
dollar.
thing you
seed."
have, they'll take your last
Small
dollar.
thing.
That's so scary.
That 55K.
Kola is giving you some real game right here. Like nothing is too small for
For-
someone to
for-
take, bro.
Nothing is too small for a babe to take from
For
you.
a babe to take.
Wow.
Kola,
Just
Kola
know
is
there for
speaking
sure.
from a place of pain.
Caller said that. He doesn't
No.
mean-
Kola, please, we need the.
mean-
I wish you guys could see Kola's hand right now.
Ah, God. Oh,
Just know.
God in heaven. Wow, people are funny. What topics do we have today? I actually don't know. Oh shit, they're in the chat. My bad, y'all.
So going
Just
on to
made
the
it seem like
topics.
what disorganized, even though this was a nice entry, and then going into topics made it seem as if we weren't ready.
Don't worry, we'll cut it out. We'll cut it
Yeah,
out.
but I was
What?
laughing.
What? Cut what? Cut what? Gonna edit. Everything stays
Kola.
right here.
I said one take only. One take only.
So moving on to the topics. So Blueface was apparently arrested for attempted murder in Vegas. What is
Vegas?
that
Lagos?
about? In
Lagos?
Vegas.
I thought you said Lagos. I said, is this the last man?
These guys' hands are in hearts and hands are in Lagos already. That's why it's that
But
time of the
that's-
year again.
That guy. And it was over a bad joke, apparently.
Yeah, like it was. Let me. I saved the actual post. Actually, let me get it
Blueface,
out.
baby.
Blueface. I'm just happy Krishan doesn't have to be around him, but unfortunately
He's out on
for
bail.
her,
Though.
he's out. Not only is he out on
I'm on
bail, she's
bail, though.
riding and dying for that nigga. You know, sometimes God is trying to bless you, and you're just walking past the blessings.
Bro, you can't. You guys are trying to save someone that doesn't want to be saved.
That one doesn't want to be saved. There's actually only so much you can do in this life. It's annoying, but like there's only so much you can actually
That
do.
baby's locked in. Those two people are locked in for life.
Yeah, so he was it was outside Lolo's and chicken and waffles. It
Bro,
was
something is always happening outside a joint. Damn.
bro. They
I
said
hope-
that
Wendy's.
It was Waffle
Waffle
House.
House.
Yeah, the other day I was
So-
coming back. I think it was this weekend. I was coming back from late at night. I just saw a cop car just parked at Waffle House because that's the
You
type
know
of
that
place
food.
that
You
anything
know-
can happen. at any
you
fucking
know that food was busting. I went
They
to a
say,
waffle.
they say,
I went to a Waffle House where in like a good neighborhood, and like it was just like the child was so dead. I was like, that one in downtown near
Yeah, gunshots are part of the ingredients.
downtown Atlanta. That shit was going crazy.
Yeah, I went to Waffle House one time. I asked the guy, "Are you open for dining?" The guy said, "Does it look like we open for dining?"
sorry, sir.
Please, did you see that
Just
Waffle
say
House
let's
employee
cut
that
that,
had
babe.
the bulletproof
shoot me.
vest? Did you see the Waffle House employee that they posted on
Nah.
had the bulletproof vest? I
He
said,
was ready.
Oh,
Always ready.
that fool about to
Yeah,
bust.
what type of shit is that? Like,
Something about.
Guy, tell me why when I was actually going to see Busola, your family, I went to the wrong house, and as soon as I entered, I walked past
you
the
went
car.
into the wrong house. Inside.
The wrong house.
Angela.
Through the,
You went inside.
let me explain.
Angela.
No. They told me, oh, just come. The gate is open. Just walk in. So the house, I think 2 houses by them, was where the Uber
The
dropped
gate was
me.
open too?
So the gate was open. I just walked in. I just
Oh
walked
my
past the car,
God.
and the horn started going. Wait, I didn't even touch it. It just started going. And someone just came up on the top of his balcony to come and like see. I don't know if he thought someone was breaking in. And tell me why this guy was holding gun, bro. Like,
Jesus is
bro,
Lord.
I was,
Yeah, guy, they're about to.
Fired the shit out- I
They're
was like,
about. What did you now
Roger, that
say?
shit
You
not
put
the
hands up, Abby.
I didn't put my hands up because I was holding my phone. So I was holding my phone very visibly, and I was like, I didn't do anything. I was like, I'm just looking for someone. It was like, what house are you going to? I was like, let me check and make sure. I was like checking my phone. Then one woman from under him came out. Then her dog came out. The dog was now backing, coming towards me. I was like, God, too many things happening all at once. Before I got
They
from
rushed
behind, and they say I
Angela.
was-
Yeah,
They rushed him.
you know me. Once I saw that dog, gone,
But guy, how will I
Gone.
How will I run when someone's holding
Kola,
gun?
please.
gone.
Running when-
If,
how will I run
I
when
don't.
someone's holding
At
gun?
that point, I don't care what they're gonna do with the gun. All I'm trying to get away from is that dog.
A dog was
You said,
barking. I
"Fuck
was like,
the
I can't
gun.
even concentrate.
It's
There's
the
a gun here,
dog."
There's a dog here. I need to find where I was like, bro, what is going on, fam? So I was like, bro, I said, I'm going to blah, 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 this number. The guy said, okay, so you go out this way. I was going, I was looking back, girl still looking at me, still holding the gun. I was like, oh my brother, let me just find my way out now, guy. I was like, I've never seen anything like that,
Guy.
And as you know, I wasn't strapped at that time, so anything could have gone down. But that's why I learned that
You never strapped.
I'll never be caught sleeping
never
again.
been
That's what I
strapped,
said to
bro.
myself. Even when I'm going on work trip, I'm staying with the strap.
You've never been strapped, bro.
Guys, this is not your image, man.
Yeah, like
I have to, because I have to stay alive. I'm staying with the strap from now on.
Oh dear.
that really kills me because
Stay strapped, because anybody
you
can get
even
smoked.
just
Anybody can get
walked
smoked.
into someone's yard. That's so funny.
Like you didn't even like you just
Yeah,
kept
even
walking.
just driving like 3-point turn at someone's driveway, I'll be scared to do.
You have to be scared. You have to look at if they have the which politician's name is that.
No,
the,
just
the-
let me not say
or
it.
a flag.
which
It's not me
flag
that said it.
politician is
It's
that?
not me that said it. That's Busola.
Which
Please.
flag? What do you mean?
I don't know which flag.
Don't it depends on the flag or the politician that you see. The politician votes for who you see there.
Oh, okay. Then you know if you
No,
should do that.
no. The flag.
The flag is your big indicator. Father.
Of not to do it.
Of
Just
not
get out.
just get the fuck
Yeah,
out of there.
I went hiking once, and I was going past like a city, and I was just seeing flags outside everyone's house, and I think I was going to
This is
see
a bit too patriotic for me.
Hey. I had to leave earlier than
I
than
can't breathe
planned.
right now.
You're sick for that.
I remember
But-
when I went to Tennessee, I was just seeing flags. I was like, let me just close my eye and sleep. I was like, let me just sleep in it because it's a lot going on. That's why when guys love cabin trips, sometimes I was like, can we not? Like, can we not go there? Like, y'all really want to be in the woods?
Timmy said me a royal.
Guys love a cabin trip, and I'm just like, brother, sister, we are in the woods.
How do we get here from Blueface?
Like literally.
Yes, Blueface.
Like,
we're
we're
talking
so
about
far.
people that might go to jail. Blueface. What do you guys think about Blueface? And then also, what do you think about Elizabeth Holmes, Totimu?
Ah.
Oh my God,
this
is she a prison?
Girl, they
Yes,
locked my
given
girl
her
up for 11
11
years. 11
No, because she's a big
years.
fool. When she was waiting for Kenny, she was there with her new husband. She was going to Coachella up and down. She did
Yeah,
not.
and she also got pregnant
Who's this
twice.
She
she really-
not.
So she has 2
Okay.
kids.
Yes,
Yeah.
she's actually pregnant with the second one now.
And she loves.
So that child is going to be born in prison. And I mean, I'm not.
That's a gangster already.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm not
you know.
speculating, but I think that was probably an attempt to kind of garner leniency, which obviously did not work.
Follow you now. Ejosa.
Honestly, like, okay, she committed the crime, but what did the baby do? You know. So for those who don't know who Elizabeth Holmes is, I'm not ignoring Cola's question. Elizabeth Holmes is the poster child for everything that's wrong with Silicon Valley. Essentially, she started a company called Theranos back in, I believe, 2012. And the whole premise of the company was that with a drop of blood, you would be able to test somebody for different diseases all at once, and there would be no needles involved. And this could all happen very quickly. And eventually you could buy these kind of like kits in like your local CVS or Walgreens. So understandably, in a pharmaceutical heavy company like America, this was like, you know, a gold mine. And she was able to raise over $1 billion in venture capital funding. A few years down the line in 2014, one of the scientists blew the whistle on the fact that actually the whole thing was a fluke. There was no product. And actually, they were actually even using other companies' products to kind of try and create their own. But this big idea that she said that she had was an idea. There was really nothing there at all. And she had raised this funding under false pretenses. And that's how an investigation into her kind of went in. And true, there's no Theranos, there's no real product behind this thing. And the scientist actually who even blew the whistle actually tried to take his own life because he just felt so guilty, and there was just all sorts of like, you know,
He actually did.
Yeah, there was all sorts of misconduct, kind of people being like silenced and everything. And to make matters worse, you know, the bigger question around this issue is the fact that, you know, nobody kind of questioned this woman when she was walking around Silicon Valley in her turtleneck and putting on this false deep voice. Yes, the classic Silicon Valley founder. And she was able to raise all these funds just purely based off that. No one saw a product. I don't think, I don't know if any investors really even saw like a tangible kind of pitch or anything.
There was like a demo that like they created that made it seem like it was working.
Like it was real.
I think they gave a lot of false results as well to a lot of people in San Diego especially. And the doctors were silenced. Like investors, grandchildren, his grandfather literally like disowned him and let his parents die in levels, like several lawsuits from her, because he believed everything she was saying. Like that shit was crazy. I can't remember, his name is Tyler something. I mean, his grandfather has died now, but like I don't think that guy ever got forgiven. Like that shit would, like, she did a lot. She ruined a lot of people's lives. Like
she did
cancers that they didn't have, telling people that they had diseases they didn't have, obviously, only to find out they spent so much money on all these different things. And she's very scary looking.
She is. And you know what? It's crazy because
that deep voice was so weird. I don't know why she literally talks like this the whole time. And she doesn't play around and shoot people.
It's literally like, and she's being dead ass. And
she had one corporate.
I know it's a fake voice.
Yeah, it's a fake voice. It's all part of her facade. And as you all know that this podcast is run by 4 young Black young people, and I just think it's interesting because in even attaining VC, it's often very difficult for Black people. I think I know the current stat is Black people account for 1% of all VC funding, and then you have people like Elizabeth Holmes who can access $1 billion in funding off an idea and a demo, whereas Black creators and founders come with fully fleshed ideas, pitch decks, basically functioning companies, and they're really just asking for Series A, and they are met with predatory contracts and just flat out rejections. So there's still a long way to go, and definitely like people have been able to take strides, like with Alameda Topicals raising $10 million, but there's still such a massive gap.
Like 10 million is so low.
It's so low in comparison to what.
Shout out to her though. She's 26. Shout out to her.
Yeah, and she's doing amazing,
she's doing really well,
sweetie.
That's crazy.
Yeah. What do we think?
I'm curious, what do you guys think about the fact that she was ultimately trying to solve a problem, and the whole FTX debacle, and how ultimately like they're all being conflated as fraud? But what do you think, just between the two of them, or just comparing both of them?
I think with Elizabeth Holmes in particular, I think it speaks more to the wider nature of how particularly America is very much at like end stage capitalism, because the reason why investors were so hungry for this idea wasn't necessarily because, of course they're going to make money. And of course, like, again, this idea will help a lot of people, but it's because, again, the healthcare industry and the pharmaceutical industry in America is already such a massive cash cow that they were so desperate to throw money at someone whose product they haven't even really seen, just because they knew that they could exploit people even more in a country where people are being exploited so much. I think even with the likes of like Anna Delvey as well, white women just get away with this stuff. And
so much shit.
Yeah. In regards to FTX, I mean, what do you think the pardon?
Did that man gamble other people's money? Apparently, all like his COOs and all these people are like fresh out of college.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
And even that, again, it's crazy because I guess, people bought into this, and I guess, you get celebrities on board as well. And I guess, again, it's just all about image, isn't it? It's all about, and many things in life are all about image, but especially in this kind of like financial space where you think everything would be all about the numbers. I think in both scenarios, I've realized it's just more about the image more than anything else. If you have the right celebrities, if you have the right look, if you're the right ethnicity, you can actually swindle people into giving you a lot of money. And I feel like that's just become blatant to me in recent times. Like, I didn't realize how easy this stuff was.
For Anna Delvey to pull off what she pulled off with all those banks, just by saying, oh yeah, no, my father owns a German, he's like
a
German thingy. Like, you could Google, the banking system is right there. Like, there's so many things at hand. It's not like she did this in an era where like people were sending things via letters.
Yeah.
How she could do that? They wouldn't even let me in the door in some places. Like,
and that's the point. Where Black people wouldn't, financial institutions
let us through the door, like, to even ask, even if we have proof, we have everything, won't let some of us through the door. But this babe woke up, she woke up and she was like, yeah, I'm about to be this girl, like, these people are foolish. And she swabbed everybody. How are you swabbing the W and all these big hotels? Like, how do you even get a room and be able to swindle guys like that on a bad credit card? Like, people that even have the money, as far Black people can have the money at hand and they still won't let some of your niggas in.
Yeah.
It's a lot. It's a lot to take. I feel like the older you get, the more you realize how messed up everything
and how everything is also just, again, like, you forget that you're just dealing with individuals. Like, every institution, every hedge fund, every like VC fund is run by people who are impressionable, and if you can sell them a story, if you can sell them an image, you can get anything you want from them. Like, we place these people on pedestals because they have money and they have, again, structure, but really there is no structure because they're swindled by people who sell them dreams. And again, unfortunately, people who don't look a certain way or come from a certain background aren't even afforded a stage in the first place.
Ryan Coogler, that wrote Black Panther, he went to Bank of America. They called the police on him when he was reading.
Yep.
Imagine writing Black Panther and somebody, you want to withdraw your own bow. They're calling the police on you. It's crazy.
Yeah.
They offered him private banking. He deserved that for that.
We should get more time. Elizabeth or Blueface?
Blueface like killed somebody.
They can do.
No, attempted.
Okay, allegedly. Yeah, what is happening in rap lately? Do you even know the full details? What did he try to do?
I didn't actually see the full details.
I saw the video.
Oh, you saw the video? I just saw that it was like over like.
The guy tried to drive into him. He's going to be self-defense, but he might not. He might still put him in jail.
Drive into him with how's that self-defense?
The guy tried to drive into Blueface. That's why Blueface shot.
Oh, Blueface shot.
Oh, so self-defense.
Do you think he attempted to kill him with his hand? The guy tried.
Bro, how is that self-defense, though?
Someone is trying to
just run away from there.
You can. It depends on how.
Can you run faster than a car, Angela?
Run out of the way. Can a car turn? Can a car turn 360 just at once?
Did this guy just say can a car turn?
Can a car turn 360 in one fell swoop? Like if you get away from its direct view, you can get out of the way.
Well, but bro, this you are thinking logically in the situation, and you have a gun on you. Come on, dog.
So you guys would have defended that guy that wanted to shoot me that day. Say, oh, it's self-defense. Somebody entered your house and your car.
If the nigga shot at you, damn. I ain't gonna lie. If the nigga shot at you,
or more. That guy's lucky he didn't shoot me because my rap career, bro. Oh my days. Oh my days. I would have blown by now. Oh my days. Y'all will never hear the last of it. This album that I was working on, I'm going to change it to Shot in SF or Shot in Oakland. And I'm going
SF. Now you guys think you're talking about Silver Fox, so that would bang.
Okay, Shot in SF. Exactly.
Guys, Silver Fox.
So, I saw a post on Instagram that two guys.
I'll call it Bulletproof. Lil Ducks Associates, Abi.
They killed each other. Yeah, what type of shit is that?
Why did they kill themselves? Was it
They're
in North
arguing.
Dakota?
Yes,
Oh, I saw
were-
that shit.
guys, well, that is such a sick thing. Like, you're arguing and then both of you just think, man, I need to shoot this nigga. And
At
both
the
of
exact
you-
same time.
Do you know what
And
even
both of you
confused
died.
me? When I read that story, it wasn't even that they shot
What
themselves.
goes
It was
through your
more
head
like,
when
what
you're
the
like,
fuck were they
what
doing
the
in
fuck are
North
they doing?
Dakota?
like, what goes
Bruh.
to your head when you're like, I need to shoot this guy? Like, what actually goes to your head when you decide?
Okay, no, I think the main thing is that if I don't shoot this guy will shoot me. But two of them were right.
I mean, at least, hey, they took each other out. Like
The risk assessment checked out.
Yeah, right.
This is
They took each
preventive.
other
That
out.
shooting are preventive.
Preventive killings.
Yeah, man.
So, like, carry us where are they were?
So moving on to people who should be shot.
God damn.
What do we think about
Uh-uh.
Elon's Twitter?
Oh hell, please, oh.
The views of Busola are not the views of the other members.
They will not allow. They will remove us from.
I don't talk about other founders, but I do. Okay, let me just say something. Elon is a very interesting fellow. Interesting thing he has
That guy
going
is
on
dope,
over
man.
there at Twitter. Locking the employees out.
It's
Crazy.
just
Like
They
a
said they
lot.
don't want to come to office now, so they lock them out.
No, that's not why he locked them out. So like he said that if you don't want to be part of the new Twitter 2.0, that you should either resign now and whatnot.
take
But he
them
didn't
out.
realize that many people were going to resign. So because so
The
many people
issue is the guy is a fool.
locked everybody out so that
yeah.
nobody can come and like mess up the actual Twitter offices. That was the reason why he did that.
The guy, well,
He's ridiculous from the start of the acquisition
this whole
to
piece
this point.
yeah.
It's just a shambles. And
And
honorable
Jack-
mention
Jack, come
to
here.
Jack. Yeah,
Jack, come to the
Jack.
front.
Somebody needs to pull Jack by his
to
trousers.
the
Like
front.
He's a big fool. This is the person you said that this is the right person for Twitter. Come here, Jack. It's because you don't
it's
wear shoes.
insane.
If you are wearing shoes, you will know how to think like somebody. You are not wearing
Yeah, Jack Dorsey's not even
wear
on
shoe.
earth.
If you wash shoe now, your brain will be able to process some things your brain is not thinking.
Like Jack Dorsey didn't even pretend to be like a tech bro that actually cares. Like for
Baba
real.
he just made back and stopped wearing shoes.
Yeah, it's insane. And it's crazy because,
I'm praying for all my people working at Twitter though. You have to be easy.
yeah, the tech layoffs.
Don't you think Afrotech must have been so weird last week? I was thinking,
Yeah,
I was like, did they lay off a lot of y'all?
people were finding out that they
Well,
were
I mean,
laid off
that's
during
really-
the conference. Like,
While at the rave,
Y'all
no,
were rocking off,
literally.
and like all these companies are clearly
laid
not
off at the
hiring.
rave. Laid off
They're
at the rave.
Clearly not hiring. Like Afrotech must have
Yeah,
been
that's
so box. Like, okay, all these companies that Yanni, you used to, you're going to all these companies and they're spending all this money, but it's kind of less like, but you're not hiring though.
It's insane. And like, even like the meta layoffs as well. Like when you get into like at the center of the issue, that people on H-1B visas who relocated to America, who have been, sent to like Singapore in the name of representing their office there, and they've relocated their entire families. And the thing with tech as well, a lot of families, both parents work like in the company. You will have a family where both parents work two different roles at Meta. Someone is an internal communications manager, someone else is a software engineer. So they're literally a Meta family, and both parents have been laid off. Like, it's just incredible.
It's such a, but that Meta layoff package crazy though. That's severance package. It went a bit crazy. I saw some things. I said, whoa. I said, whoa.
What was it like?
I think it's wait, how many weeks pay?
3 months now.
No, 16 weeks. And then you keep
Wow.
16 weeks, you keep your health insurance for 6 months or something like that.
Wow.
Something else. Like they actually had a lot of stuff. I was like, I can't like that's crazy.
Maybe I should apply so they can find me
Yeah,
tomorrow.
just said
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
it's 16. So it's 16 weeks, and for every year, something extra for every year you've actually worked at Meta.
Work. Okay.
So 16 weeks plus extra pay, depending on, let's say.
So
Yeah,
16
but
weeks is the entry level.
Yeah, that's just the base 16 weeks. And then let's say you've been there for like 2 years.
That's an
Don't
entire
get another
quarter. That's
extra.
incredible.
So I was like, well, I can't lie now. Something like now. Well, it's not bad.
Yeah, and it's funny because people, well, it's not funny. Like people are saying it's essentially taking advantage of people on H-1B visa because all the guys that left typically are guys that have options, but some guys have no option but to stay and do whatever he says because they have to stay in the country.
Yeah.
And then the other thing is, I know we're talking about all these other things, but let's get to the meat of the issues. Like one, are you surprised that guys are paying for that blue check? And two, are you surprised at the speed with which he's bringing back the Andrew Tates, the Donald Trumps, the Kanye West? Like everyone's back now.
I think. for the
Hashtag free speech.
Blue check. I don't. Well, everybody has.
That blue check thing is
Nah,
so
it
funny.
looks funny to me when I look and see that you subscribe.
Yeah, like
Bro, when
it's
and do you know the people that have subscribed the most? You know all those like, if he wanted to, he will, like Twitter girls.
absolutely
Like those Twitter
like
girls that make like
honey,
Twitter
give it a
posts
rest.
that everybody be requoting every
Yeah, every 3 to 5 working days.
those are the ones that have but
Also, as well, nothing that a white person who identifies as a South African does surprises me. I'm sorry.
you said that nigga African American. I
Like
died.
he
I
is all,
died.
he is real. Like, you know what it is to be
Oh my
not
God.
just to be a white South African, because the premise of you being there is apartheid and colonialism and imperialism, but to literally be like come from a mining family, like you're real evil. Like he's a supervillain essentially.
He looks so somehow like
There's nothing that he does that can surprise me. Anyone with the surname Musk, like for real. It
for the nigga next.
for real. Who is shocked? Not me.
I'm not shocked, Sha. And then you know
I
one thing.
think this is going to end up like it's going to be so bad. I don't even think one person should have that much.
It's
Power.
large power. It's
Agree. No one
I
man
think-
should have all that power. I agree.
Like in
Christ.
terms of controlling decisions of a company at that level, and a company as big as that, no one man should have that power.
like
Because
it's-
Twitter is no longer just a social media website. You know, people, it has the, you know, you have the power to spread so much information.
Look
lot
at
of
how the
grassroots-
And
Nigerians-
misinformation.
Yeah.
people are, like especially with these Nigerian elections, it's actually not fair because Twitter is like the only space where like you're not actually like the media is not really in control of like what's
Yeah.
going on. Like it's less biased type thing and things are not hidden. Another thing that is so funny to me is that was it the blue check? No, people think Elon Musk is this smart guy. Like I feel like that's the most shocking thing. Like someone was like, oh, these Twitter employees are just lazy. They don't want to work for the smartest engineer in the world. I was like, I hope you guys know that guy just bought Tesla. Like that nigga don't know how to make a car.
And half of the cars literally
And like
don't even work.
as far as he bought his physics degree, that's what has come out recently. That he bought
Also
to
unsurprising.
combine anything. Oh, more conquer. He doesn't know.
You guys are so stupid,
He
bro.
doesn't know what I'm saying. Can buy things. So
So what's
and
up,
you see-
PayPal?
Let me tell you.
PayPal,
PayPal
he
is not
didn't-
his
he
company. He
didn't
didn't found PayPal.
He didn't found things. They brought him on. Everything that man is attached to. He
Let me
was
tell you,
brought on
Elon's
by
head,
someone else.
even if you crack it
But
open
surely he's
and
smart
put
for
something
him to
inside,
get-
it will come out
bro.
of his ears.
No, he.
As in, these guys are making it seem as if it be easy. Go do it now.
I go down now.
I'm not. No. Let me not. He's
He
a
got
good
something going
businessman
on.
to
Something
an
going on.
extent. I have to give him credit in the business sense because
I
there's
think the problem is people conflate
Yeah, but also as
excellence
well, I'd
and
be pretty
intelligence in a certain
disappointed if
field
he wasn't.
to another field. I think people conflate intelligence and excellence in a certain field to another field, and I just assume that generally just being smart is transferable. Like some people are just really good at something, doesn't mean that like running a social network is not running a hardware or a rocket creating company. Like some things are just fundamentally different.
true.
Agree.
No,
I
definitely.
idolize successful people or people who we deem to be financially successful way too much.
Way
You
too
also
much.
just-
Yeah,
yeah.
true.
Also
That's why people are
discard
surprised that Kanye is saying rubbish. Yeah, he knows how to make music. Doesn't mean he has sense.
literally, and we're also we also tend to think that people who are like, for example, like Elon Musk, like we're not taking into account the sheer amount of luck and privilege that even allowed him to access some of the
Bro,
that he has.
yes.
Like,
That guy grew up rich. It's not today that he wasn't. If he didn't do all these things, he would still have bar. Like at the end of the day.
And he's also white.
Sorry, that Kanye
Yo.
thing is so funny because guys really be like, well, he made graduation though. I can say something. I can say something very stupid. Someone will be like, but he made graduation though. No, that is true. Because you're good at something does not mean you have sense in real life. That's it. Common sense is not common. Come on.
Not-
Not everybody has it.
What
Not
do
everybody.
you guys think about Trump running?
I'm tired of voting for my life. That's all I have to say. I said it every election I voted in, I'm voting for, I'm hanging on the strings of my life. Like I'm voting for something that is detrimental. Do you guess? That's how we voted in Georgia and Stacey lost. And it's just like, bro, I can't be voting every election for my life. Let it be one election that I'm voting, not because of if I don't do this, like my life is going to be different. My life is not going to be the way I need it to be. Let me vote because on calm vibes, I agree with the person. Too many extremes in every election, everywhere I turn. And this thing started since when did it start? Since Brexit. Life has not been
16.
Life has not been peaceful. We have just been seeing stress. Every election is you're fighting for your life. Kilo day. What is it? Why are you people so extreme? You should calm down. What the fuck does Trump want to do again?
And you know what's crazy? I feel like this might, I guess because I actually don't
He
know.
may win. That's literally, he may win.
Impossible. Come on.
Impossible.
You know what?
Impossible.
Where's the wood? I'm about to knock on wood.
Bro, they just did a poll to say should they bring him back to Twitter, guy, and he won that poll. Guys
Guys,
still like
it's
him.
impossible. It's impossible.
You know what's crazy? More than anything else, Trump winning the first time was just, like it feels like a fairy tale. I mean, like it doesn't even feel real. Trump winning again would obviously just be crazy, but more than anything, I love the fact that Trump just disappeared into the abyss, and as well as all the people who built careers off just like latching onto every single tweet, every single late night show was about mocking Donald Trump. People wrote books about Trump. Like, I'm happy that all of them and all the careers that they built off his presidency have just disappeared because they were more harmful than helpful. They just gave him way too much attention. They gave him the polarity that he needed to thrive because clearly he's like some kind of like narcissist, right? And like I'm just over it. Like all the people who made careers off like being Trump, like antagonists should go and look for real jobs, get a real job, talk about something else.
No,
like,
see how now Joe Biden.
But the scary
Small, I'll be hearing him. That's all. Like now, I don't really hear his name. Trump every day. I heard his name. I forgot Biden was president for a while. That's how I need it to be. Don't be doing too much. I need to be hearing your name every day. Like, let's chill. They were calling. No. Melania can't go. In fact, Melania won't enter. She won't be first lady again. That one.
she will kill him first. I trust her.
Actually, she actually will not enter the house again. Melania, she's not coming with him. That's all I'm saying. But they can vote that man back in again. Like, I'm just tired of voting for my life. Like, can't I just vote in a calm situation?
But the thing that's scary is what actually do you associate this presidency with? Like, what really, really good thing is the banner of this presidency? And I don't really know what it is. I'm asking. But without that,
that's student loan was so
hasn't
close.
clicked yet. But it hasn't clicked.
But I've signed up. I'm hopeful. I've already put in my details. They should call me. They should let.
And if there's nothing, guys be like, "Oh, we allowed Biden. He didn't do anything really." So, and that's how guys start thinking.
No, but as long as he tried, I can't lie, because guys actually yarn for us to have actually physically actually had forms go out and like shit like that. Like I feel like that's like a jump. That's more than a lot of guys.
You cancel the fee now.
They've cancelled this, but I'm praying to God that God does something. You self be hopeful. Don't say
Speaking
that.
of things that he cancelled, Ticketmaster versus the Swifties.
No. I need to talk
Bruh.
about this. The most powerful force in the nation.
For
Swift,
real.
also known as Taylor Swift stars. God bless them. Because the rubbish that they went through, if it happened during Beyonce's time, I don't know that the Beehive would have been as influential
Nope.
as they were. Because Beehive are started to, we're getting a bit older, so guys don't even have time again to be on the internet. It's like Taylor Swift still has a youthful fan base, so they have the time to disturb Ticketmaster. So what is
Yeah.
going on is Taylor Swift released tickets for her tour, and within like 2 minutes or less than 1 minute, everything was sold out. And like, you know, when Ticketmaster does that resale thing, the resale prices were $95,000. I repeat, $95,000.
That's about 3 wedding rings.
That is more than some people's. In fact, that is more than most people's down payments on their yards. I don't know that too many people that got 95,000 buying a crib outright. It's probably less than.
But that's sick. Like, do you guys ever think? Like,
And
I think
everyone
some
was like-
Americans don't think. Some Americans are just blockheaded fools. Like,
So,
and some guys will pay that.
For
And
real.
it's credit card they use.
they
For
use-
real.
they use the credit card. But
and
yes,
cancel it.
so they were just like, why
Oh,
is
sorry.
Ticketmaster they're not only the monopoly, but why is Ticketmaster allowing like these things to happen? They complain. They've sent like, I think 40,000 people sent letters to the Department of Justice, and now the FBI is investigating Ticketmaster. I say, you know what? God bless y'all, because Renaissance is coming next year, and those tickets are going live anytime soon.
And I love
And you know that shit gonna sell out.
yeah.
And if I enter the website and I do see that the tickets has gone more than the price I've saved, because I always save money for Beyonce. Beyonce always has money in my accounts. My savings account is really money for Beyonce tickets. And I've been doing this since I went to Formation Tour. My savings account is for Beyonce. So, you know, if the time came and I saw something more than my weight, like 94K, I'll just start crying blood, because I would really want to go and see my girl. I could reach far. I can go far and do maybe 1K. Close my eyes. That's the most I can give Beyonce. Aside of that, I can't give her more than that. So.
That's madness. Beyonce
How
told
much
people
can you give Mr. Money with the vibe?
she told people to quit their jobs.
First of all, Ashake's
70K.
team is working. I've never seen Ashake's team is working against him, but God is prevailing in that man's life, because every time they try.
But
and-
why, guys? Wait, was it 70K for regular?
Yes. That was the cheapest tickets. I've never seen any concerts have 70K cheapest tickets, guy. That's VIP. Even that VIP is VV. It's not just the regular VIP. Regular VIP
Yeah,
maybe
that's-
50K.
That's 70K regular is kind of crazy.
That's so crazy. And like, it's really sad, because like, people will go, obviously, because guys that actually just got back can afford it, because, you know, Naira looking too stupid right now. So guys can afford it, but guys that actually live in Nigeria will not be able to afford it. And like, he's already gone on tour in all these other places. Like, he's been on tour in America.
What do you
he's
think?
been on tour in
You think
England.
is greed?
It is. I think he's just doing the American prices. Like, let's say it was $100 here. He's just trying to transfer it, but I think it's greed. Like, it's not fair. Like, the trenches guys want to see their guy now. Like, they were going there to also steal phones, but like, they also still wanted to see their guy. Like, it's not fair. I think that's just greed. Like, I'm the biggest stars don't do that shit. Like, I can't lie. Like,
As
they
Angela
wouldn't
said,
do that.
else.
At the end of the day, like, it's really streets that
They're
make.
doing as if you won't see the money again next year.
And
real.
like, I can't lie, it's big greed. Like, you've made all this money abroad, like, we get it, cool. But let him know, like, that 70K is too much. It's too much. Haba. Nice, guys. How much do they pay guys in Nice? Guys' salary is 150K max. Like, 150K is a lot. Like, if you're
And
getting paid
the
150K, that's a
average
lot of money.
graduate in Lagos is earning closer to 80,000 naira.
Guys,
Send it back.
nobody is spending their whole salary on
Dollar strike three.
What is wrong with that? I just thought that anybody is stuff around that.
Wait, how much did they pay him? Is it?
Look at Cola's face.
Is any bank where they collect maintenance fee?
That's why they're collecting,
I'm screaming, but yeah, so I don't know, just I don't like it. I don't really like it. I don't really like
Tickets
it.
should be 25K, 50K. VIP.
Yeah.
I mean, even the
I
entire
mean, you do
concert.
the same thing here now. Tickets are expensive. $100.
Like even here they were
Pastor
expensive.
should not be charging $100 for a ticket.
He shouldn't. He shouldn't. He really shouldn't have.
Even the structure of shows at night, like in Nigeria, they're not even concerts, they're shows. So like the tickets just anyway. Speaking about tickets, on the other end of the spectrum, we've got the baby handing out tickets at
No, I can't lie. His fall off is super.
Cheesecake Factory.
I don't know why.
Back to the guys that said canceling is not real.
No, I'm taking it back.
Wait.
Like I feel like I'm going to say something. I did say canceling is not real, and I still stand by it's small. But what's going on with the baby right now? They swore
But
for
don't
him
you-
in his
Do
village.
you guys think that?
Who
Do you guys
were-
think that it's as bad as the media is making it?
He's looking bad. From buy one get one free.
They said that
Giving it out at Cheesecake, and guys are saying
What if the guy is actually using this as reverse PR? Have you thought about that? I'm just asking.
yeah, but
That
soon
reverse
nobody's
PR
gonna
can't
show up
work
at the
here.
show.
that reverse PR is too crazy.
Nah.
I don't think that type of reverse
Used to
PR can
chill.
work. But I
They-
also think it's not as bad as the media is making out to be.
Nah,
And
they said
people are
that the
just-
baby pulled
people
up.
just
The media
like
is the one. Like I feel like it's random people that are yarning this
yes,
thing.
but also random people are just trying to talk about whatever the fuck
They
is
want to
going
be
on.
viral.
I don't. It can't be that bad. You know, I'm telling
They
you, it
said
can't be
the
that
baby pulled up to the Cheesecake Factory, and the people were like, "Oh my God, he's here again!"
I don't know. They said that there was one
bad. You
place
guys
that
are sick.
Is it working right now?
no, it's bad. It's bad. I can't lie. This was bad. I don't.
It can't be that bad.
No, but I can't lie. Let me tell you why. Even if it can't be that bad, it's actually really bad because that buy one get one free that they did with their own hand, that's bad. The cheapest of concerts, as per the $10 concerts, they still say one per person.
Like a bug of deal on concert tickets is unheard of.
You're doing bug.
Bug out.
Stop. Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no fucking way. Bogo.
That's not true.
Hey.
That's crazy. It's not orange juice. That's
No,
crazy.
like shit Publix. One.
Like it's giving
That's-
clearance sale.
Woo!
Black Friday is coming.
It's too bad. It's too bad. It's like, oh yeah, you got a ticket, yo, get one for your friend for free. Ha. It's bad now. It's a bit too bad. I
Some
don't
of
know.
this has to be on the promoters.
How do you think he can come back? Because the last 3 freestyles I saw were actually hard. So he's actually rapping at a high level, but nobody's getting that.
I think once people have gone against you, there's no coming back.
I feel like I don't know.
And people are not going. They are not going against. I mean, he did some crazy shit.
Also, the nature of the
But
whole
some people are just going against the baby because
That's what's hot right now.
they have.
I
No
was
reason.
I love it, Sha.
And once they do that, there's like I don't think you can recover from that.
it was just unnecessary though. Like he was just like what he I don't even remember the initial insults, but I remember he was homophobic, just unprovoked, doubled
He said
down,
something about
tripled
HIV.
down. Like
Like,
yeah.
doubling down. Like that's the thing. Like you said something fucked up, and it is fucked up. It wasn't like, oh, guys are overreacting. What you said is fucked up and misinformation. And I hate when people have so
Yes,
many
and I-
misconceptions about actual HIV. Like it's really wrong. And
It
And
was
the
really these
issue-
village people because I remember
And
it
the guy
came
was
out
saying he's
around the
gonna
time.
apologize. And all
Huh?
that. He wasn't ready to give an apology. All that.
Yeah. And it came
Yeah.
out around the time his record with Dua Lipa was
first.
doing so well. So it was definitely a
And she
village
And
People
Dua
people
like
Lipa
that.
vibe.
distanced herself
Yep.
after
Yep.
using him
Nope.
to blow more. She now distanced herself.
Nah,
well,
Dua Lipa no help, little baby, the baby or whatever he calls himself.
Yeah,
Don't even
Don't
say
bring
that.
Dua.
Don't say that. Nope.
don't
Dua
don't
Lipa is a pop
Dua was that girl.
star.
Don't
The
come here.
numbers do
Don't do
not
that.
lie.
Brother, I'm not saying she's not that girl. That baby, don't even cap with yourself, bro.
Nah,
Dua Lipa is
Do not
literally
cap with
our
yourself. The baby
generation.
was
Yeah,
the biggest
yeah,
artist pretty
yeah.
much in the world. I don't
You're
even like the
talking
baby.
faster
I don't even
than
like
Let
the
me
me.
tell
baby.
you.
Yeah.
Let
I
me
don't
tell
even
you.
like. I don't even like the baby. It was the biggest artist in the world at that
Let me
time.
tell you. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. Let me tell you why he's
For
keeping so
one,
Tell
hard.
you right
this guy, he's a fool. A
Let me
big
tell you
fool.
why he's keeping so hard right now, because he knows
Angela,
his brand on here and on
Yes,
the
they don't cap for
podcast.
yourself.
So he doesn't want the brand that we've given him to stick. So he's trying to be defensive in the opposite direction.
It's
like,
not even
Well,
that. Like this
the
is a
baby
very
was- the baby
well-known
was-
tactic
I think-
where
I-
you're doing well as a pop star and you use a rap star to give your record a second life.
No, I understand.
The version
No,
with the
but
baby
Dua
was the
Lipa-
more played one. Yes or no?
no, but listen, Dua Lipa's
Oh, yes or no? Just answer that
trajectory-
question. Just
No,
answer that one.
listen, Dua Lipa's
Answer that one. Just
trajectory,
answer that one.
with
Answer that
or
one.
without the baby,
But just
was
answer that
still
one. Answer that
upward.
one. Answer that one.
Let
Answer
me tell
that
you,
The
without
baby
the
needed
was
her.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
What
The
are you
baby that was doing
about?
number one with Roddy Rich needed her?
Yeah.
Oh no. God, the baby was
Absolutely.
streaming
was
better
doing
than
number
any
one
other
before we
the baby was
knew
streaming
he
better than
was-
any other hip hop artist, bro.
Dua
The
Lipa
baby
was
hotter
literally
than
doing number one before
everyone.
we even knew who Roddy Rich was.
Bro,
Exactly.
brother-
Like she picking
What
up
are you
both of
talking
them.
about?
Brotherly,
Yeah.
the baby did not ask for that. Dua Lipa came to seek him out for that feature. Yes or
Oh
no?
my gosh.
Okay.
Okay.
Child,
So what
and
are we
guess what?
saying?
And he-
That
So why
doesn't
are you
mean-
finding me if I'm
He
not,
did
if it's not
help.
to help
He
you?
did help. You said that he
Why are you
helped
looking
her.
for me if it's not to help
He
you?
didn't help her do shit.
If
Like the song was
anything,
good without
it
her.
was
That version
mutually
was
beneficial
the
at
bigger
most.
version. That version was the big. I was obviously it was
It-
mutually beneficial,
at
but it's not like
most.
Dua Lipa
But to
was
say that-
helping the baby.
No, but
Yeah, he
definitely,
kinda
Dua Lipa has a
was.
larger fan base. Naturally, like
Yeah,
more
so
people were exposed
actually-
to the baby by
Mm.
virtue of him being on that track.
Yeah, don't do that. to
Same
Dua
the
Lipa.
other way around. God.
No.
Brother, and like so many people have never heard that song until like, oh, the baby's on this. Who is like, bro? It happens the same way all the time.
Guys heard
That's
that
like
song
saying when
out
Katy
of
Perry.
their own
That's like
will.
saying when Katy Perry did the song with Juicy J that Juicy J didn't help her or introduce her to new fans. That's just craziness.
Ah,
Oh my
Angela,
gosh. You guys don't
you
have
injured
respect.
me.
that's
It's not,
it.
it's not
No,
even,
you guys
Great.
you guys
need
are
to understand.
stuck in your
You
ways.
need to understand. Yeah, you need to understand. They definitely introduce these rap artists. Definitely introduce pop artists in the past,
Okay, but like
or at least for the
Katy
song.
Perry, before that Juicy J thing, Katy Perry was already gone.
Like,
Teenage
let's say that he
already
gave a
dropped.
1%
That's
Like,
not
increase.
taking away. That's not taking away from whatever.
If you even say Snoop Dogg, I can't even allow, because California Girls, Snoop Dogg was there. I can say, yeah, I could give you that, but she was already too far gone by the time Juicy J and her did that feature. That's all I have to say.
No, I'm not saying that Katy Perry was, but I'm saying it's the same thing. Why is Katy Perry looking for Juicy J?
Because
She's a
at that
superstar.
time, it's not only that. Let's not act like it's not a formula. Pop stars and rap stars, hip hop stars always do collabs. It is it's guy from time. It's always been a thing.
So why are they going to the rap stars?
Because it's pop culture. That's what normally happens. It's not today now. Linkin Park and Jay-Z. Is it normal? Do you think that, like, guy, think about it. Like, it happens all the time. So it's not like, and they're all normally bigger artists than the actual person that they're actually featuring and everything. And that happens most times. But like, to say young, hip, at the end of the day, being a little bit urban gives them a boost. But it also
I'm almost willing to even bet that the baby had more monthly listeners on Spotify than Dua Lipa at the time of that collaboration. I'm almost willing to bet that.
Angela,
I can't.
you've
I
injured
can't.
me.
I'm so sorry. I can't follow you.
You guys
I'm so-
you guys are so forgetful. That's just what I'll say. Kola,
No,
do you
it's-
remember the
It's
time
not
I'm
about
talking
being forgetful. Okay, I can understand it may be in America, but let's not keep it real.
I
The
was
baby
a
was
massive
America's like sweetheart. The baby was doing
America.
everything.
America.
The world's
The whole
sweetheart.
world.
The baby was no.
The baby
Everybody,
was
the baby,
not as
every
big as
they were
Dua
eating
More
Lipa.
out
than
of
Dua
the baby's
Lipa.
hands, bro.
I can say
More
now,
than Dua
the baby was
Lipa.
not that big. Check the UK charts. He was probably
baby was
there,
not
but
that
he
big.
wasn't. He was not. He was not as big as
Nah,
Dua
you
Lipa
can't
outside
say-
of the US.
Can you hear
Dua
what these guys
Lipa
are
was
saying?
big.
Fuck
Wait.
up.
The baby was big, but no when like
Dua
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 Lipa.
Lipa? Guy, do you know how big she
Can
is?
I say
Forget
how
about the
people just
US.
like to
Forget
They're
about
that's
bopping
it,
Dua
dude.
Lipa
I
in
have with a lot of these
Iran.
arguments. A lot of these arguments are so American centered. Like, you don't think about Europe. Guy, I'm telling you, as big as the baby was here, which he was really big. He wasn't that big compared to people like Dua Lipa in Europe.
Bro, I'm just looking at this. They're saying this is just a year ago, just to show you that the follow-up has been quite fast. May 2021. I'm reading this. XSL Mag reports that as of May 20, the baby is the rapper who has the most monthly streams on Spotify, surpassing Drake with 55 million monthly listeners. Surpassing Drake. I tell you that baby was not that big. You're sick.
I'm not saying he's not big, but I'm saying that he was not bigger than Dua Lipa in Europe. Simple and short.
You guys are not even arguing the same thing.
How will he be bigger in Europe? How will I be arguing that with you?
That he was big, he was the world sweetheart. Are you?
But he was the world's sweetheart. I'm not saying he was bigger than Dua Lipa in Europe, but he was
That's what
bigger than
I'm
Dua
trying
Lipa
to say.
in
I was
America.
like, okay,
which is
yeah,
where
that's what I was saying, that we
most
keep
of
on
music
centralizing.
consumption is in America, though. So
You guys
what
are
we
not.
saying?
You guys are not.
I'm
You
not having
guys
a
are not.
conversation anymore because
You
we're not
guys
having
are
this
not.
argument.
Yes, you guys are not arguing about anything.
Most of
Dua
music
Lipa-
consumption is
Dua
in
Lipa was-
America. If
was-
you're bigger in
wait,
America, that means
Dua
something.
Lipa was obviously like in the long run a bigger artist, but the baby was just too hot at the time.
He was hot at the time. I'm not gonna say that he wasn't hot. He was hot.
So that feature
That I can agree with.
That's the agreement. But let's not don't come for my girl. Not me caping for
Like, people only remember what you've done for them lately. For y'all to discount what this guy was on, because I didn't even like a guy like that. Was like, oh, this is too much. He was going too crazy.
No, I'm not denying that he wasn't. I'm just saying that, like, let's relax. That babe was bigger than him.
Anyway,
Agree to disagree.
So I won. That's all I hear. When my
No,
nigga-
because he
when my
had
nigga
given you all
when
the
my nigga
stats.
said that I
He
agree
didn't
to
bring
disagree.
please.
When
not
my
bring
nigga
a
says
single
agree to
stat.
disagree,
You did not bring a
I
single
just say
stat,
I
and
win.
you kept on saying the same thing. So let me not continue. That's what I said.
When my
No, you
nigga
win.
says-
I'm leaving.
when my nigga says agree to disagree.
When you're ready to
all I
come with
hear-
facts,
all I hear-
I'll be back.
All
I'll
I
be back.
hear is I
Okay,
won.
so no agree to disagree. Let's continue because I don't agree.
Busala, what was you have?
On that note, before we start clearing teeth just now, we about to wrap up. Angela, before we end,
More news. Dua Lipa paid the baby 350K for Levitating remix. Why they pay person 350K? It's not to help you.
What are
You
you
guys are
talking
sick.
about?
You
Like,
guys
why
are
are we
mad.
still talking about
You guys
this?
are-
You're the type of guy that
Oh
would
No,
my
because you said
God.
I'm leaving because I'm lost.
Now.
You lost, bro. No. Guy, 350K?
Don't tell me that small joke
350K?
revved you so much.
350K?
To go and Google the price that somebody paid for a feature.
Nah, y'all
Megan-
are crazy.
Megan gave Future 250K for a stupid version of Pricelicious. It's not that hard. Please move on.
So Future they help Megan.
Move on.
So Future they help Megan. Megan help Future.
Move on. Like, can
What-
you see
what-
how
what
men are
else
so
is there?
fragile? Because I said I won in jokes, so as per in jokes, see how you want to go and bring more facts.
Yes, I have to bring more stats. Men are
fragile.
fragile.
We
So
need to talk. Why don't we talk about 21 Savage? We're talking rubbish.
Oh yeah, I mean it's actually on the list. Shout out to 21. Joe.
Yeah, 21 Savage is talking rubbish.
Can you do
And
something
yes,
for me?
I think he didn't mean it that way.
That's not what he meant, though. I don't think that's what he
Yeah.
meant.
no, the full.
that was
The
just,
full
you know,
thing, guys just wanted to vex. You know, some people. You say something about their fave because he
But
said that.
come on, like, bro, you can't make a statement like that. Like, whatever
no,
you
it's
meant,
outrageous.
that you can't make a statement like that.
It's outrageous. He was like, "Oh, Nas is not relevant," and then everyone, he was like, "Oh, he just makes really good music and he has a really loyal fan base." That's what he said. And you know, them old heads.
Ever since that feature, 21 has been moving brand new.
Let me tell you. What do you
Old
think? What do you
heads.
think 21 Savage himself first alone?
And I love 21. You know, 21 is like, but he's been moving
Prior
brand new.
prior to this Drake album.
I don't
Well,
know.
But because he did that now, he's feeling like he sold it himself.
Yeah, and that's, bro, that album is a Drake album with a couple of 21 Savage features. That is the truth.
I feel like
And people always try to relate it to sales, because I think now it's doing 29, 28K first week. But this is a sport.
But that is 30 years in.
no, like
bro.
Nas, like the truth of the matter is, like, I feel like he could have delivered what he was trying to say better. Like, he could have delivered what he was trying to say better. That's just it. Like,
But Nas won a Grammy last year also. So even the like relevance
like
point is kind of.
he didn't say, he said that he makes good ass music and you know has a
He just
very-
felt like he isn't relevant right now.
very
You
relevant.
know?
And I feel like the reason why he said that, he probably means that, like, with the kids, like, kind of like for people my sister's age, they're not listening to Nas. I'm so sorry.
They're not.
They're really not listening to him.
Even people our age, it's only if you grew up in a house with like maybe millennials.
They listen to Lil Uzi. You know, who else is there? Who are my youngins? NLE Chopper, you know, Nardo Wick. Shout out to Nardo Wick. That's my baby. Who else?
And why do you
Dude.
think that is? Just because it's not on TikTok?
Not just because he's not on TikTok. That nigga really rapping for real. Like, them kids is not listening to that shit.
But he's been linking with Hit Boy, and the music behind it has been quite fire lately on these last 3 albums.
My dear, you are listening to rap for the lyrics. Guys, they're listening to rock their hips.
That's what I'm saying. The music behind it from Hit Boy has been good.
You know, I'm not having this conversation. Let's move on.
The episode, the title of the episode of this pod. The title of this episode should be "Agree to Disagree."
Absolutely.
So that's all you guys.
I'm
That's
just
all you
gonna
guys did
leave
today.
that. I'm gonna leave that out.
No, all I'm saying. Wait, okay.
You know the type of music Nas makes, and these kids want to listen to Lil Uzi Vert.
I'm
I
saying
know
Nas
him-
has not been making that music on these last 3 albums.
He
He's been
hasn't
making
been-
actual like bops.
Okay.
Like if Drake dropped King Disease 3, guys would be saying like the exact same lyrics, exact same
No.
beats. Guys would be
I
saying
don't think
it's
King
hard.
is free. Maybe something else. Maybe
No.
2 or 1.
Or 2.
No, but you see, I don't think you know what these kids are really like. Drake has not made one of these TikTok songs. Like, obviously, guys be making like TikToks to like the 21. Can you do something for? But even Drake has not tapped into the deep core of the TikTok dance music.
He's
So
trying.
he's trying. So you bringing up Hit Boy and you bringing up, it doesn't mean because they're not making the same music at all. Like Nas and Lil Uzi Vert are not making. Have you heard I Just Wanna Rock? Like what? Like how are you comparing the two? Of course, like that's what I'm saying. Like the kids are not listening to Nas. That's just it. They're not making no TikTok dance to his. And
They
Drake
don't even listen to full songs.
Hit Boy has not made something that has made the TikTok girls rock their hips. Have you seen how they're dancing? Have you seen what they're doing there? You don't know. So you can. So it's like, wait. So you're not trying to argue with me that Hit Boy, I'm bringing up Hit Boy. It doesn't make any sense to me because I know what you're saying, but it doesn't make a difference. My point stands.
Okay.
I feel like you haven't heard I Just Wanna Rock. I feel like you should really listen to it though. It's like
I'll go check it out.
I feel like when you listen to it, you now understand what I'm saying. Like if
Yeah, I'll go check it out.
fully grab what I'm saying.
I haven't been in Uzi's bag lately.
Mhm.
What did you guys watch Ronaldo's interview?
Question. So I was talking to my friend about why is Ronaldo yanning us? Like I was just like, why is he actually yanning? Like I wanted to know why he was yanning. Apparently, the way the club is run, Manu being the club, has been the same since before he left and when he came
Down
back.
to the kitchen.
He said down to the kitchen.
The guy was saying, he was basically saying they should have sacked the kitchen staff by now. I love them.
How
though.
can that be part of your
They're not,
problem?
they're not supposed to be here now. And then the guy now tried to say, but I
I
love
come
them,
out,
I love
Mr.
them.
Paul still there here, 10 years. Oh.
He was like, nothing has changed. This one, that
I never
one.
change your cuisines.
And I was like, who cares? I was like, damn, not him being a diva. But my friend was telling me that like he may not actually really be a diva in this case, but he kind of is. Like
People have said it, man. Many people have said it.
it's mixed and
What is
mad.
going on in there?
I just said, damn.
But he's saying it because they're not playing him. That's it. Because it's not as if he cares about the club.
yeah, that's what
It's-
he doesn't care. It's just that they're not playing him for some reason. So Manu fans are in disarray. That's their business. They like they shouldn't do, they should do. That's
the on the topic of football, who are you guys rooting for in the World Cup?
Ale, ale,
So that I can make a jam when they win.
I'm sure you're so happy that Benzema is out.
yeah.
Who, Timmy?
yeah.
You nigga.
Oh, wait, I beg. Where
Yeah,
did that
say
start
yes.
Benzema agenda?
I
beg,
say
please?
yes if I knew
Yo.
what. I say yes.
Your Benzema agenda. Sometimes your agenda for someone else, you keep it for someone else.
Means you can't support someone.
It means you can't support
Oh, so
someone
because
else.
of
So
Giroud.
you keep it for Giroud. Some of them can't start, can they? They can't start together.
Two of us have to enter the same trouser. None of us, both of us can stay here.
I'm not gonna lie, like I
And then
watched
Drew
it,
finally passed that beat
That
on
record.
Riverside.
Oh,
And
I'll
then
be
we'll get,
insufferable.
I know
I'll
we'll
be
get like 10
insufferable.
tweets from you. I told you guys, I said this before.
what team does Giroud play for? He
AC
played for
Milan,
Arsenal,
and he
but
played for
like-
Chelsea and Arsenal.
But like I know the teams in the Premier League. I'm talking about like what country is he from?
France now.
Okay, nice.
You don't know who you're supporting.
I don't know.
Just they file off those cheek.
For real. I just like that last year. I can't like, but I watched the final. I watched finals, not this one. The one when that song dropped. I was actually watching. I was actually very, very informed. I like.
Yeah,
Oh
the
my
good
god!
thing
Quick
is
one,
that
quick one
they-
before we go. I watched American football for the first time last week, and that game is absolutely horrible. They don't play like
Worst.
it's so repetitive, and the offense and defense are not on the pitch at the same time. So like, it's one part of the game, the offense does their bits, then they rest, and then I was just like, actual football, 45 minutes, those men are on the pitch. It can go into extra time. Those men are working hard. At least 6 of them, if they don't change them, you're allowed like 5 subs. At least 6 of them are on that pitch. The whole 45 minutes. These ones, every 5 minutes, they're swapping out, they're moving. They're not playing a sports. It's not a sports.
Until they run into you and do all
I
sorts.
was just like,
I guess City.
no. It's not good enough. I thought it was more exciting. Like, I thought like after they do the huddle thing, I mean, they run around for a big
You
cool.
thought they would just be running.
Once.
Once they lose the ball, they'll pick up the ball and start running to the other end.
And
Oh, you'll kill
no,
them.
they will go back to that huddle position again. I said, no, this is not sports. This is
Yeah, there are too many stoppages. at
There's
least for
too
me.
many stoppages. The match doesn't even the match was meant to start at 8:00. It didn't start to 8:20 because they were doing anthem, they were singing, they were playing all the songs. I could hear all the Migos music. I could hear it was Philly that was playing. I could hear
You didn't go to watch in person.
I didn't watch it in person, no. I watched on TV, but I could still hear the McMill music
I
through
need to go for
everything.
one of those games.
So I was just like, this is
But
not. And I said I still want to go to a game just to say that I've been to a game, but because I've already been to a basketball game and that was really good. But I don't like this. The field is not even as big as I thought it was going to be because they just do that huddle thing any small time.
Is that men's stadium now?
Depending on where the huddle is, you can be on your half can be closer to the touchdown than it's no. I don't
That
like
stadium is big though.
It's big or what?
Oh
State
yes,
Farm?
they don't play at State Farm now. They play at
Mercedes
Benz
Benz.
Stadium. Yeah.
I don't know them. They're all the same to me, bro. I can't lie. I thought State Farm was in Mercedes Benz for some reason. But
Nah,
it's
they're
not.
like
They're
fine.
opposites each other.
yeah.
But yeah, that's all I had to say. Shout out to the actual football game. That's such I appreciate it a million times more. It's a real game. Not that
Real
shit they got
football.
going on here. That's a real game.
So what do you have for us to wrap this up?
I said we didn't even discuss that album. Was any of you at MSG? Was any of you at Madison Square Garden
I have
for the
no.
biggest bird?
I have one thing to say about that album. I think that should have been made in Lagos album. That album should have dropped before. the Road Made in Lagos.
Okay. Whiskey.
And
Money whiskey, funny.
You wasn't feeling it, or you thought you was feeling the album?
I like
that
I
About-
album
haven't heard
sad.
it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I haven't heard it.
No,
I
I
like
think there are a couple good songs on it, but
Pressure
I
sounds
feel
like
like once you go international, you
Mm.
can't go back. And I think he went back with this album. This album is a little to Africa.
Okay, so it's good.
Yes, it's good African music, but I feel like people go used to that international sound, and that's what they're expecting from this album.
It said the guy was
You get some here and there, but you don't get too much of it like you did with Made in Lagos. It's not.
the guy
It's
was
definitely
on
not a
Jimmy
bad album.
Fallon. He was on Jimmy Fallon closing his eye, and they said, "Look at the way he's closing his eye, as if he's not singing rubbish." Guy
Now,
was doing deep singing.
It's not a bad album. I just thought that Whiskey would drop a better album than that.
All right, let's
Consider,
wrap
like,
up with Unis Kane. Oh, what was you saying?
I was just saying, considering Made in Lagos.
Yeah. let's wrap up with who needs Kane. For me, it's the person that came to me and tried to kill me last week. I feel like that was very unnecessary. I was clearly unarmed, and that's kind of a cowardly thing to do. But hey,
You're not clearly unarmed, nigga.
to each his own. How about you guys?
Caller, who needs Kane?
I can't think of anyone right now.
Really?
Why? You want it? You want it, right?
You fucking mean.
I can't think of anyone right now.
Tell me who needs Kane.
Who needs Kane? I've had a really tough week. I was going through it. I'm gonna just say shout out to someone because life deserves Kane for the last week I had. But I'm gonna say
It's okay. I'm always here for you, baby.
Okay. I want to give a shout out to my darling friend Pam Pam and all my friends that I called during the week. Pam Pam was so lovely. She saw me. She was like, she sent me a little cash app, and she was like, "Cause the tweets have not been tweeting. Like I could tell you've been going through it." I said,
So that's the
my
blueprint.
problem.
All right.
Like my problems out.
What's Moscopian?
They
Lovely.
said, the way you're tweeting, sweetie, I could just tell my friend was not okay. So shout out to Pam Pam. That really, I cried.
I'm
I was
on the
like,
edge.
oh, my friend's looking out for me.
Send me PayPal notification.
So shout out to
Even if I
Angela.
tweet that I'm on Golden Gate Bridge right now, I'm about to jump. Just now. I'm just saying,
I remove my eye.
pay your PayPal first. I'm just saying, send my money first.
I said that's the one make me reach out. I beg, answer that people first, and then you can jump after.
Oh my god, this is so funny. Oh yeah, you guys are.
Let's settle our bus price for next Monday. You can jump after.
Yeah, that waiting for Busola's PayPal.
Set it since Angela ages
It's
ago.
serious. Oh God, this process
For the whole
started. Do
year.
you know when the process started?
She sent it like last week now.
Yes, she said it in November. And she's telling me about since this process started in September, bro.
Can you see how
We
long
had
my
to
life
buy,
is?
We had to buy a card with a smaller amount because he had to send you.
You guys are stingy.
So
I'm
now,
a student.
Oh,
I
Kola
went
is
for
stingy,
it,
Sha.
though.
just
I
because
know
of
Timmy
this.
would have covered me,
I
but
didn't know.
Cola's tight hand.
I didn't know. I
I'm-
would have covered it for her. I
You
didn't know.
see? You see it?
No, the issue with
God,
Busola
the
is
men that you put on
this
earth to buy $30,000 ring. Look at what they are
and
doing.
they should
you
put
know.
them. Me, I'm not one of them. What me I'm
I
saying
said
is,
he's not paying 30K or no ring.
if Busola said, I cannot pay or I will not pay, that's a different situation.
I
And
will
we'll
not
figure it
pay.
out. Busola said she will pay.
These
Right?
guys, can I say the problem? I'm like 2-3 weeks behind these guys.
False promises.
They make
That's
decisions,
the worst. That's the worst.
and I'm like scrolling through the chat like 3 weeks later, trying to catch up on all the decisions they've made without me.
It's like a babe when you ask a babe out. If she says no, great, good, I move on. Or you say,
Great.
oh yeah, let's next weekend, and then next weekend you're not there.
You come.
Oh my god, that's
She's
so
not there.
me, though.
I should say next weekend again.
That's so me, though.
So every weekend I'll be expecting.
They say, we
That's
don't reach
so
Christmas
mean.
now. Are you coming or not? Are you
That's
coming or you're not
so
coming?
mean. I'd be like, yeah, sure, we should go. Oh, that's so me.
You can see them. They are coming out.
That's so
Hello, I think I suppose one. Yes. Welcome to the end of the Sweet Lambo podcast. Whether you are talking to your friend, giving your opinion, speaking on social media, or selling someone dreams, just make sure it's a Sweet Lambo. Thank you very much. Good night, ladies and gentlemen.